What's up, YouTube? You got your guy back here, VPB, aka Larry Vampire Blocker. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. A lot of people are not watching the video in its entirely. We could tell. We could tell when you're not watching the video through the analytics. If you're stopping by and you like the gems and the truths I'm dropping, drop me a thumbs up, a comment. Think about subscribing, passing the word about the channel. And I talk about a lot of different things on this channel, whether it's life, finances, fitness, just overall everything pretty much. So here's the mistake I see a lot of people come to the gym and they make. Now, I'm not a financial guru. I'm not a fitness guru. I'm not a super life guru. I'm just someone who's changed my life along the way. And I've listened to people and I've listened to the right people. Now, the mistake of, I see a lot of people come to the gym. You'll have one really fit person, and he brings his friend who's severely overweight, severely obese. You could just tell he hasn't worked out in a long time. There was a movie called Couples Retreat. He used one of the best scenarios. He said, years and years and years of dormant relaxation. So I'm just going to say that. You need to do your friends a favor, and they can't do your workouts. Your bodies are different. You're made up differently. I see people go to the gym with their friends, or even they go to the gym by themselves and they haven't been to the gym in a long time. They start back after New Year's, part of a New Year's resolution, and they're doing every machine in the gym. They go from leg press to bench press to squat rack to ab machine and the arm workouts. And I commend you for being in the gym, but it's not going to last because you're going to be so sore the next 2 days. You're not going to go. That may last a week or two, but chances are you're going to quit because your body's not used to that. You got to start back slowly. The first thing you need to do is get an eating regimen in place. Start preparing your meals ahead of time. Start cooking at home. Learn how to cook at home. Going to the gym and working out 2 hours after you haven't worked out in 3 years, and then going to Chipotle and getting a chicken salad with a little bit of brown rice and skipping the queso and all that, that's not going to get you healthy. It's just not. You got to learn how to cook at home. You know, the first thing to being healthy and getting to your goals starts in the kitchen. The first thing I start doing when I lost 80 pounds, and I still got about, I want to say 25 more to go. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to just fall off in a month. It's not going to, I understand a lot of people watch David Goggins. I love David Goggins, but David Goggins' mentality is totally different than the rest of us. He was set and focused, and he did what he had to do to lose that weight so quickly. You got to learn how your body is made up. You got to learn if your heart can even handle these workouts. Now, what I started with when I went back into the gym after not being there for about 2 years, I started with the Stairmaster. The elliptical, and the bike, and the treadmill. I did that for about, I want to say 7 months. I didn't do really any lifting. I did all pretty much cardio. The weight will come off of you. If you're eating right and you're doing cardio, the weight will come off you. You'll be surprised at how much weight a severe obese or heavy person can lose with just eating right and doing cardio. I love pasta, but I cut out a lot of pastas, breads, rice, cheeses, and dairy. I eat them a little bit now, but I've learned my body on what works for me. If I'm going to eat 2,000 calories in a day, I got to burn 3,000 or 2,500 calories. I suggest investing in high intensity workouts, joining a boxing class, CrossFit. If your gym offers it, a spin class. You know, these are things you got to do first before you start lifting weights. Now, I see guys bring their friends and they're trying to do squats and they're doing this and they're doing that and they're doing this and they're doing that. You're serving your friend an injustice. Chances are he's not going to keep coming with you because he can't do the workouts you're doing. His body is not accustomed to that. So what I would do in these steps, I would write down my goals, make them reasonable. I want to lose X amount of weight each week, each month, each couple of months, each year. Now, I'm probably going to get Bobby flayed by all the YouTube health gurus and all that up there, but that's their life. I'm a working longshoreman that has a life, that likes to eat, that has friends that I go out with, that have weddings and parties and all type of stuff. You got to figure that out, how you're going to incorporate that into your lifestyle. So what I suggest is you write down goals, where you want to be. You got to go shopping and you got to learn how to cook at home. You got to learn how to prepare meals. Get Tupperware and pack them up because you're more likely to cheat on your diet if there's nothing to eat in your fridge. I cook my meals 3 and 4 days ahead of time. That way I could just grab a meal when I'm going to work, put it in my cooler. I freeze water bottles. That's one of the best things to do. You freeze some water bottles. You put some naturally flavored seltzer in there, some lemon water, some lime juice, just chicken, some veggies. That's what I did to drop weight. I started eating mostly fibers and chickens and meats and lean turkeys. And if I do have some carbs, I'll have some rice or some pasta that fits in my hand, enough to fit in my hand. That's it. So I'm going to make more videos on this along the way because I'm still on my journey too. And I want to see a lot of you guys get there. But you got to eat right. There's no point in working out 3 hours if you're going to go to Chipotle and have 1,000-calorie meal in one meal setting. You got to cut your calories down to about 300 to 400 calories per meal. It's going to suck. One piece of chicken, some broccoli, and a little bit of rice, if that. I would substitute a sweet potato for the rice. Instead of having the rice, I'll do a sweet potato. I'll do a piece of avocado. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, hit me in the comment section. I'll do what I can to answer everyone who gets back to me. Get after your goals, and you got to start slow. You got to crawl before you can walk. I heard something from Alice in Wonderland that stuck to me. It doesn't matter what road you pick if you don't know where you're going. No regrets.